Hello, all you tiny itty bitty people that live inside my computer. My name is Finn, and welcome back to the show. This week, I'm talking about Lego video games because I really like Lego video games. I enjoy Lego video games. I play them. To start, I will see them on like the PlayStation Store because they're always like $4. They're not very expensive, other than like the new one, like Skywalker Saga is probably still like $40 or something. But like Lego Lord of the Rings, it's like $5. Lego Batman 3 and DC Supervillain, it's like $4. Fucking, you could probably find the complete saga somewhere on the PlayStation Store, but it probably isn't $4. It's probably like a thing where you have to use like the PS Now thing. I don't even know if that still exists. But like you can find those games for cheap always. Like Batman 3 and Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 are both in the PlayStation Store right now for like $3. But they're so easy to find, they're cheap, and they're just stupid fun. And you don't actually have to know about the stuff, you know? Like I don't know about Star Wars, but I've beaten Complete Saga like twice, maybe 3 times. I love that game. I have no knowledge of Star Wars. But I really like those video games. I think they're fun. I think they're very creatively, like, fulfilling for the people who make them. I think for those who know a lot about, like Marvel Super Heroes 1. Dude, I've 100% of that game, like, 3 times. I love that fucking game. Mostly because I love Marvel. Mostly because I love superheroes. Same with, like, Batman. Like, Batman 3, a lot of people don't like that game. I love that game. Because I just get to look at stupid fucking DC characters for, like, an hour or whatever. So you can, like, have, like, this love for the characters, and because of that, you have, like, a deep connection with the game. But you can also just, like, hop in one. They're not hard. If there's a story, they explain it really easily. Like, I understand what the first 6 Star Wars movies are about because I've played the complete saga. I've seen, like, a third of a movie. I've seen, like, 40 minutes worth of Revenge of the Sith, and that's it. That's it. That's all I know. The rest of those movies, I don't know nothing about. But, like, they're just fun, easy to get into games. They don't take much time to, like, download. They don't take too much time to beat, like, the story mode in them. They're just fun. And typically the character creator is really good. They have really good character creators. I kind of... When I get to because, like, currently I don't have a way to record gameplay. I just don't have a way to do it. Other than, like, literally pressing, like, the record button on the PlayStation controller, which is, like... I have no way to upload that to, like, a computer or anything. But, like, when I'm able to, I feel like that's going to be, like, a very normal thing. It's like me just being like, today I am playing Lego Star Wars. Today I'm playing Lego Marvel. Today I'm playing Lego Batman. Today I'm playing Lego Indiana Jones. Today, Lego The Hobbit. Because those games are just so easy to, like, play. They're so easy, they're so fun. They're so funky. The mix of slapstick is really nice. Yeah, overall, it's just a fun time. Just a fun, enjoyable time with fun, enjoyable characters made by people who care about said characters and care about said universes and blah, 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 blah. And it's really, really nice. It's really nice. I like it. I like it. And I'm conflicted in a way because I don't know which I prefer. Because sometimes they take, like, Complete Saga or Indiana Jones, or they're working on Batman, and it's like they take the film and then they make it a game, and it's super fun. That's, like, the only way I know things about Star Wars is because of that, right? And that's super fun. It's super neat. But then I also have a thing where, like, sometimes they will... instead of doing that, they'll make their own story, right? Like with Lego Marvel and Lego Marvel 2, or all 3 Lego Batman games, and Lego DC, and Lego City Undercover, or like that sort of, just taking the characters and making a world around it, rather than playing through Harry Potter 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And I can't tell which one I like more. Because, like, Complete Saga's God tier. Lego Harry Potter, great game. Lego Lord of the Rings, I've only played like an hour of it, but I like it. But then, you have the ones where they make their own story, like Lego Batman, or they make their own story, like Marvel Superheroes 2, or whatever, and it's like, it's so neat. So I can never tell. I can never tell. Or like Lego Incredibles, it's like that game has like the movies in it, but then it also has just like random garbage, and it has stuff added to the movies to make it worth like a full game runtime. It's wild. So that's neat. Thing I would like, if I was given the opportunity to pitch something at the people who make Lego games, hi TT, I would pitch a couple different things. I think it would be pretty easy to do like Ninja Turtles. I feel like you could get away with a Lego Ninja Turtle game. I feel like you could get away with it pretty easy. The roster would be a little funky because there's not as many good guys, but like you could definitely make it a full game, right? Like you could definitely have the 4 main turtles. You could have Metalhead. You could have like all of their like allies that aren't exactly always good guys. You can have them be good guys. You could have Splinter be playable. Then on the villain side, you could do a lot. You could have the Triceratops, which are, you know, super brain aliens. You could have Mona Lisa. You could have... not that she's a villain, I just thought of her randomly. You could have April. You could have Casey. You could have Shredder in there, of course. Kang. Dude, Big Fig, like little bitty weird freaky creature Kang, and he morphs into a Big Fig of like the suit. Pretty cool. You could do... like, you could also do a thing where you can have big figs of certain characters. Like, you have normal Raph, and then you would have, like for example, you have normal Raph, and then you would have the 90s movies Raph, and then you would have a version that's, like, Raph in, like, the original style. And then you could have, like, Raph from, like, Rise, where it's fucking humongous. And you could do that sort of thing. And then, like, you could do that with, like, all 4 of the Turtles. And then you could have, like, different versions of Splinter, and you could have different versions of Shredder, and I think it could be neat. And then you could build, instead of making it like, we're going to tell the story of movies 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then the 2007 movie or whatever, you could just, like, and Mutant Mayhem, that movie's good. And then, like, you could make a story around these characters. Maybe do a Ninja Turtles multiverse thing, because you're going to have so many different versions of the Turtles and whatnot. But, you know, it could be fun. I think that's one that would be not easy, because I don't want to call what they do easy, because it seems like I'm dismissing how much work they put in. But it feels like a universe and a world that could be easily replicated in Lego. So, you know, TT Games, Wanna Blows, make it now, make it. I think Lego should take Lego Lord of the Rings and Lego Hobbit, and they should redo them, because it's been a decade, and they redid all of Star Wars, and they added new bits and stuff, and I think they should do that for Lego Lord of the Rings and Hobbit, especially because the third Hobbit film wasn't in the Hobbit game. So they should remake it so that they can put that in there. Also, I just really want Lego Lord of the Rings and Hobbit in really high, like, graphics, mostly. And Mumble Mode to be available, because I think that'd be fun. So I think they should do that as, like, label it like Lego Middle Earth or something, you know? Something just a little hoo-hoo. One that I think would be interesting for the whole just make their own story around it thing is, are you gonna pee? I'll fight you. Is if they took, like, Doctor Who because there's so many different people who have played the Doctor. There are so many different characters that have surrounded the Doctor, and I feel like they could easily do something. I mean, they did some stuff with Lego Dimensions, but I think if they took Doctor Who and just made a game out of it, I think that would be really cool. And then if you want to go more towards what they're doing with the Batman game, where it's like based on him and it's all his characters and stuff and his rogues and his whatever, I think Lego Flash would be really cool. Maybe. Because they already have like a really, like their speedster mechanic in the superhero games is pretty good. Like for what you're able to get, it works. I think Lego is a good way to make a Flash game. Haha, Flash game. I think that works out. And they also have made racing games forever. Just kind of make it a racing game with fighting elements. And just Flash, you know? Similar. Also a DC thing. Not meaning to do that. I just like comics. The Lego games use the lanterns really well. Like Lego Batman 2, 3, and DC Supervillains all use like the lantern's abilities pretty well, and they add like I think it would be fun if we got a lanterns game branded a Green Lantern, because obviously that's like the super popular one, but you could have quite a few characters. You could have the Green Lantern Corps, and you could have all the different Green Lanterns. You could have the Yellow Lantern Corps, and you could have like the 6 named Yellow Lanterns. You could have the Red Lantern Corps and have all the cool Red Lanterns, including Supergirl and including Guy Gardner. You'd have the blues and the pinks and blah 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 blah, and white and black, ooh, and whatnot. But I think a game where everything's about building and like weird creative stuff, I think it would work. Just keep it silly, keep it very fun, and I think it would work really well. Back to them making one based off of a storyline that already exists, for that following an already existing story. I think one that could be kind of funny if our Lord and Savior, Mr. Kirkland? I think it's Kirkland. Walking Dead. I feel like a Lego Walking Dead game would be pretty cool. You could have different versions of the characters. Instead of having a billion characters, you could have like Rick from season 1, Rick from season 2, and so on and so forth. Rick with the jacket and the beard. Stuff like that. You could have Coral, and Coral with long hair, and Coral with no eye. And you could have Merle, and you could have Merle with no hand, and so forth. But I think it could be kind of fun. I think seeing the Lego slapstick going alongside such a drama-based series could be really fun. Seeing how they interpret some of that, I think they could be really, really fun, really, really interesting. And now I have an excuse, because I said that I have like a little bullet points. Now I have an excuse to watch Walking Dead again. But you know, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I would like to see the way they do it. Yeah. And then one that they could take and like put their own spin on and make it so like Lego does, like they made the Marvel and they made DC and they made Indiana Jones and blah 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 blah. Every once in a while they take a thing that already is sort of a game and make it just Lego. Like they like 2K Drive. It's just like Need for Speed Underground, but Lego. You know what I mean? Like it's just they take it like a sort of thing and they make it Lego, and that's like a thing that they've done before. Like they have Lego fighting games and Lego like platformers and blah 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 blah. I personally probably wouldn't get into it because I don't like D&D, but Lego D&D could be pretty cool. I think. I know some people who would be pretty into that. Let me tell you. And then I need a moment. I need a moment. I need a moment. Where is it? My notes are not put together. I apologize. God, I need to put my stuff together instead of it just all being apart. One moment. Hear me out? The, like, legacy thing where they, like, ooh, it's all the movies. Shrek 5 is coming out. So just think. Shrek 5 comes out, and then give them, like, a year and a half. Boom. Don't give them a year and a half to make the whole thing. Like, have them make movies 1 through 4 currently, and then Shrek 5 comes out. And then, like, a year later, the game comes out with the 5 Shrek movies. And Puss in Boots, if you want, you could throw those 2 in there. You could throw in all the little, like, specials if you want, as, like, little bonus things. We know they like DLC, so you could do that. Open world, you could do SpongeBob. You could get away with that pretty easily, like, honestly. Like, that one would be pretty easy, and you could do it like a Indiana Jones sort of thing, where SpongeBob is in every single level, and you have a different person with him each time. Like, you have Patrick, you have Sandy, you have Squidward, you have Mr. Krabs. You have Plankton on your team. He's, like, pretty cool, and, like, he can sort of, like, call Karen to come be, like, his version of, like a mech, you know? Could be pretty cool. Could be pretty cool. Could be pretty cool. One that I saw somebody on Reddit talking about was, so Lego City Undercover is Lego taking a place that is, like, typical, like a big city, and then putting their spin on everything and making their own original story and original characters around it. And that's super cool, and that game is really fun. So I think it would be cool if they did that with a different time period. Like if they did that with like a fantasy world, but it's just them Legoifying it. Sort of like the Middle Earth idea, but more custom story and custom characters. Or a similar thing with space stuff, like think Star Trek and Star Wars and whatnot, but just Lego and not IP. It's just their stuff that they come up with. I think that could be pretty cool. They should make a Clutch Powers game. If you've never seen Clutch Powers, find it. It's probably not hard. You can probably find it on YouTube. It's not that hard. But find Clutch Powers. Watch it. They should make that into a game. I'm just going to let that sink in for a minute while I go through my notes. I'm bricked up. I'm bricked up. I'm bricked up. I'm bricked. They should do another Ninjago game, but not based on the movie, and not shit. Not that they want about the movie shit, but they made like a lot of mobile games that weren't very good for Ninjago. They should do, you know, they did Harry Potter years 1 through 4, and then 5 through 7, and they did Star Wars 1, 2, 3, and Star Wars 4, 5, 6. They should do Ninjago seasons like 1 through 7, and then how many fucking seasons are there in Ninjago? Is it like 8 to 12? How many seasons of Ninjago are there? 15! Yeah, 1 through 7 and then 8 through 15. Jesus. Fuck. Crazy. And then the big one that I keep finding, that's all my notes. The big one that I keep seeing people talk about is Ben 10 and or Toy Story. Those are like the ones. I don't have a deep connection with Ben 10. I've seen it. It's enjoyable. I've watched enough of it to like know that it's fun. And I've watched enough of it to know that a game about it, made by Lego, could be fun. But that's kind of where that is. And then the Toy Story ones, like, I don't know. They could probably make it fun. I'm not too interested in a Toy Story video game, but maybe it'll be cool. So those are my ideas alongside a couple ideas that I saw online of what Lego should make for Lego games. Coming off the back of me going, oh my god, I love Lego games, I love Lego games. You guys know I like Lego. You guys know I like games made by TT Games. You know I like Lego video games. That's all. Bye-bye. I see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I see you later. Bye-bye. I see you. Yes, I see you.